first. Men who have a pornography addiction can never have satisfactory sex. I don't care how many spinning loonies you could do in the bedrooms. I don't care how many backflips you could do. If the guy has a porn addiction, which is a lot of guys, they can never be fully satisfied in the bedroom. So it's like telling me, Father Alex, how can I make my skin look healthy? What product should I buy? And you're eating and drinking carbs. You're not sleeping. You're smoking all the time. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, give Father Alex a chance. Let's at least do what we can control. Guys with sex addictions, you can never satisfy them. Right? And then the next thing, because I got to get this out the way before we begin. Guys who have a insecure attachment style, let's look at the studies right here. You look at this study, just look for this study, right? Guys who have an insecure attachment style, they can never, their sex satisfaction is going to be always lower. Guys with avoiding attachment styles, their sex satisfaction is always going to be lower. So, because even if you provide the best sex, the satisfaction is only going to be temporary, and they're going to move on to somebody else. So a lot of you guys are dealing with impossible cases, and you're taking that as an affront to your self-esteem. When in reality, you should be realistic about these things and understand that some guys can never be satisfied. Why? Because trauma. Trauma creates a block between sexual satisfaction. So that guy can never have great sex. What he considers sex is selfishness. So we just got to get that out the way, okay? Because I'm gonna include more studies because the channel is dying, Jesus Christ, and and so we're gonna do that, okay? By the way, people, don't forget, y'all hit the like button, man. Lord have mercy. You guys have to hit the like button. You guys are saying you guys love the videos, but you guys are not liking the videos, and YouTube is saying they don't like it and then it's not promoting the videos like my videos. So please like it and comment. Just say anything. Just say, hey, Father Alex, right? Just say, hey, Father Alex, give me a hype. I don't care. Do something. Just interact with the video, okay? Or else I'm gonna close it. I'm not even kidding. So we got that out the way. That sex addiction makes it almost impossible for a man to fully have good sex with you. And what that will do is that'll affect your performance in the bedroom too, because you feel like you're not enough. You could be the most beautiful girl on the planet. If the guy is an addict to sex, if he watches porn all the time, you can never satisfy him. And he'll never have satisfactory sex, okay? So let's continue. And by the way, people, we're having seminars in New York City next month. It's gonna be December 12th. Just look at my website, purchase the tickets. It's gonna be a one-day seminar. It's gonna be about commitment. And we're creating the course, the commitment formula. You can pre-order it under the description down below, okay? So toxic men do have great sex, but it's different than you think. Right? Because it's toxic sex, okay? It's usually sex based on conflict. Like we in the hood, we call it hate fuck, right? So but also not just hate fuck. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, man. Sometimes toxic sex can mean that I don't have any feelings for you, and I could only have sex. Some guys say, because I worked with sex addiction, and because when I used to work in rehab, some guys will say as soon as the prostitute, the prostitute developed feelings for the guy stopped having sex with her. Like it stopped being satisfactory. Some guys are twisted in the head. You got to be able to identify that and understand you can't change them. But also the forbidden sex with some of these toxic guys can be cheating, where they like forbidden poom poom. It could be that they like it in a criminal way. I mean, we all can use our heads and think about what I'm talking about here. Things that could land you in jail. The R word, PDF, right? They're addicted to the youth. Those guys are dangerous because there's nothing you could do about it. Those types of guys get out. Remember that scene from The Sopranos when I think his name was Richie was having sex with the Sopranos sister, and he could only do it with a gun in her head. Like he could only have sex. Wow. Some people have crazy kinks. I don't kink shame, but once it gets, you got to realize that those guys that have to have sex while watching porn, you can never satisfy them. But that's great sex for them, but it's not great sex for you. Next thing, be careful with the freaky leaks sex addicts who have unrealistic expectations about what great sex is. Because, like I said, it'll never be forever. Great sex for them is only a temporary experience. They need to move on to the next one. 3, detached men consider amazing sex a physical act, not an emotional thing. As soon as the emotions get involved, they get bored. The more emotionally connected you become, the less spark he feels. The sex is best is usually in the beginning. Oh yeah, those guys are good. Oh, they'll lay down the hammer, but it won't last that long. It'll only be temporary until they find somebody else. So we're gonna get to the healthy ones now. What is great sex for them? It's usually a connection. They make love. They feel, they almost, they don't just have physical sex, they also have emotional sex. It's when you feel the emotion like pushing you towards her. It's not lust, domination. It's a desire to feel more spiritually connected. And the more they know you, the deeper and better the sex is. See, that's the difference. Toxic sex is best in the beginning. Healthy sex gets better over time. Got to be able to differentiate it. Next one is the selfish lovers. What do they consider great sex? They see sex as a one-way street. Usually the addicts too, but also guys who are very misogynist. Great sex is both pleasing to. It should be pleasing to each other. It shouldn't be something that you're doing to him. Leading to this a lot of times leads to porn addiction because they don't have to interact with you. They don't have to please you. They don't give a fuck about pleasing you. Selfish lovers are not the people you want to get with. The next one is men consider great sex when you involve their fantasies. The schoolgirl fantasy, the maid fantasy, the I'm banging your mom fantasy, or the I'm your boss fantasy. Those are really good. Some guys think about you're paying me a debt fantasy. I know, it gets crazy, right? You can't judge people on their kinks. But those fantasies make great sex. In fact, studies show, let's look it up right here, right? Orgasm, let's look it up, right? Man orgasm through fantasy. Man, right? Man's right to probably desire. But I forgot where it was, but there was a study that said that men, when they orgasm, it's a lot, well, even women, to be honest with you, but when their fantasies are engaged, the orgasm is pretty intense. Because I think men have a more vivid imagination when it comes to sex. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. But fantasy, dominating you, you know, dirty talk, that kind of stuff. But that's not all of them. Usually, securely attached guys don't need that because all they need is a connection. But not every guy is securely attached. Some guys will need that fantasy, which is nothing wrong with that. The problem is that when it's not a two-way street. That's the issue. But most guys do need a fantasy. You got to find out what it is. Does he want a good girl or does he want a bad girl? All right? Does he want a submissive girl or does he want a terminator? You got to figure it out. Next one is that what makes good sex for guys is validation. I got that from Stephen Speaks. That's very true. I swear to God, he might have the smallest microscopic penis, but if you say, baby, that was amazing, he's going to believe you because he wants to believe you. But be careful. You insult them and say you got a small ass diach, you're never going to take that back. You can never take that back. But you could validate him. Girl, baby, you got that stroke. Man, it feels like God is creating a symphony through your dizzy. It's unbelievable. Guys will believe that because we're insecure creatures. We want our egos and our dizzies validated. And then the last one, condomless sex. Careful. A lot of guys can only have satisfactory sex if it's condomless. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, it's true. It's true. No, it's true. It's true. Condomless sex. Yep, that's a real thing, man. Once you have a taste of it, you can never go back, according to guys. And usually it's a symptom of a mild form of sex addiction. Mild form, not completely, but mild form. Because what happens with condomless sex is that you just want to get closer. It's not just the physical part, it's the fact that you're getting closer to the woman. A lot of the times when a man lacks emotional connection, he'll try to gain it to getting as much physical closeness to you, right? Like they'll feel it's almost like cuddling, but with your dizzy. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like if they can't connect with you emotionally, they at least want to get that physical connection. And those same guys will see ladies of the night without it. Careful, people. The more empty a man is, the less he'll use it. Careful. Yeah, people. Careful. Plus, you always get people tested. Always get people tested. And you can tell the type of guy he is. Like, these guys are easy to tell. It's just, are you willing to tell? Because he'll ask for the first date. You know, he's very positive in a negative way. He finds you attractive, so he thinks that, beauty has a way of making people think that you're clean. If somebody smells and there's a pretty girl and an ugly guy, you're gonna think the ugly guy smells. It's just how it is. If he finds you attractive, he's gonna assume you're clean because you're attractive. It's just how it is. But experience will show him that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this, man. Check out our seminars. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
If you guys enjoyed this video, check out my new course, The Commitment Formula. You could pre-order it right now and you can get it at a discounted rate. This course is meant to help you get out of situationships. This course will help you to get into relationships, to get commitment. I mean, I've gotten a bunch of testimonies of women getting married, even having kids. I mean, a woman came up to me, they're like, "Look, Father Alex, this is you." I'm like, "That's not Father Alex, okay? Father Alex is a spiritual thing." And like, no, I have a kid. And because of your channel, I applied what you did and now I have a kid. I've seen countless of stories. As toxic as you guys might see me, these strategies work to get commitment. Purchase it right now. There's no gimmicks, there's no games. This is meant to allow you to get the guy that you want, get married, and have kids, and you don't have to watch any other channel after this. Okay. And if you don't like it, just get your money back. Look, this is gonna be the best course I'm ever gonna make. And that says a lot. This is gonna be the best course I'm gonna make. So pre-order it right now, or else I'm gonna have to close the channel. And don't forget, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org right here and book a one-on-one phone call. Take care.